tea. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. If you're seeing this part of the live, you've probably caught me on the replay. If you see the live button, please say hello. Would absolutely love that. And I am in an event today, and it's all about doilies and crafting and creating with doilies. So let me see if I can block this light out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So like I was saying, I am in an event today with the Sacred Treasure House. Thank you to Miss Tanya and to Miss Deborah and to Miss Lisa. They are the three lovely ladies who put this event together and who run this group. So if you're not part of the group, please go and follow the group. And you know, if you would like to be a presenter in the group, you can also message one of them and follow along as well. Baby, go. If you're gonna get up there, go. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. One of the fur babies decided that he wanted to come to his chair. So we're gonna have some sunlight in here. Hello there, Miss Brittany. Hello there, Miss Barbara. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Again, my name is Tamara, but everybody calls me T. And this is Crafty Fox Creations by Tamara. So thank you so much for having me again. I really appreciate it. Hello there, Miss Christina. Miss Christina was actually up before me, so if you didn't get to watch her, make sure you do. We've had Miss Deborah, we've had Miss Debbie, and then there is a long list still of wonderful presenters to come. So please stay tuned and come in and see what everybody's doing with doilies today. Welcome in. Thank you, Miss Lisa. I appreciate it. Hello there, Minnie. Hello, Barbara. Ramona, hello. How are you, sweet friend? So thank you all for being here. It has been a while since I've been in the group, so it is a blessing to be here. Let me get myself out so you guys can see what I have on my table. So I have this square here. It is an 8x8. It was from Joann's, but I actually got this at Ollie's in a pack of 3. So that was a really cute buy. And I've gone ahead, thank you, Miss Julie, and I've gone ahead and I have pre-cut my paper that I want for the background, along with painting, because I didn't do the best of job of measuring, so there was a little gap, so I went ahead and did some painting there as well. Hello there, Miss Cheryl from So Glue Cheryl 2. Welcome in, friend. So this is going to be my background. Okay, so we have this cute paper with bunnies and florals and all the things. So I'm doing a springtime craft with my doily. This is the doily of choice that I have picked up, and we're going to be turning it into a cute bunny for the springtime. I think it's going to look adorable. So we're going to go ahead and get a few more things done. I need to put some glue down. And I'm actually going to put it on my paper, since I know that it's not the exact size. I'm just going to do it straight on the paper, and then we'll do the iron-on method. So, and I just use regular old Elmer school glue. for my decoupaging. But if you have like a decoupage medium, or you like to use Mod Podge and you have that, use it by all means. You know, use what you have. And what you like to use too. So I learned to do this from Miss Risa from the Crafty Coop. She likes to put her medium down, her glue down, dry it, and then iron it. That way we don't have that little film edge that the glue will leave if it's not exactly right. And I actually love this idea because I many times end up putting way too much and totally missing my edges, so I end up making a big old mess. And then I have all this, like, you know, shiny glare from the glue all around my image. So when possible, I will try to do this method. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. So I have recently heard that our wonderful admins have got the 3rd annual meetup together, and it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun for those who are able to go. Hello there, Miss Robin. Sadly, I will not be able to make it, just because I would be flying back the day right before I would have to do my drive to Oklahoma for the retreat that I am hosting. And that is a long drive. And so it's not feasible for me, sadly, because it sounds like it's gonna be so much fun. I really hope that all of y'all who can make it go and have a blast. So, and you know, get to see all the pictures of y'all hanging out. That's gonna be so much fun. I know Miss Debbie was talking about the Disney shopping area. I've been there many, many years ago, and it is nice. There are lots of little restaurants and lots of shopping opportunity. So it's definitely gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you, Miss Deborah. I appreciate it. Your lamp was very cool. That was a really cool idea. So I have my little heat press or little iron here that I'm going to use just to reactivate my glue a little bit. Hello there, neighbor. How are you, Miss Debbie? It's not like we're neighbors, but we're in the same state, so that's why I was like, hello. Hi, Miss Lydia. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Hello to everybody. All the All the awesome friends are coming in. How wonderful. It's so lovely to see all of you. Hi, Miss Tanya. How are you, dear? Alright, so this is my background. Okay. I do want to paint my edge, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now before I start trying to mess with putting the doily down, because that might be a bit of a problem. Because I don't want to get stuff, you know, painted. And I'm going to go with a darker pink. And I really love this color. It's from Craftsmart. And it's called Berry Red. And it's a beautiful dark pink shade, which I really like. And so we're gonna paint this edge here, hopefully without me doing too much crazy. Hello there, Miss Mary. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for popping in. I do appreciate it. I know this is a lot earlier than most are used to seeing me. It was the spot I was able to snag, because y'all, trying to get into the events is hard. They fill up real fast. That just attests to how wonderful the group is and the leaders. So make sure that you are following the group if you haven't already. The event will be going on all day. I am only presenter number 4. So we still have a day filled with wonderful creators. Several of you who are in the comments right now. Luna. Trying to figure out why my cat is scratching at the door. Y'all think only dogs do it? Nope. Our cats do it too. I have one who does it to let me know that she wants in or out. Mostly it's her way of knocking to say she wants back in. And I'm sorry if I'm not catching any comments, but I definitely want to make sure that I don't go into my green, so I'm trying to pay attention. But Miss Debbie did sheep with her doily, which I thought was adorable. There's so many things you can do with doilies. If you have like the paper doilies, you can make little envelopes out of them. And those are great for journaling. I kind of thought of doing that because that's a lot more in my wheelhouse, but that takes like not even 5 minutes. So I was like, that's not gonna fill up an hour. What can I do? And then I've done snowman doily before, but I was like, it's kind of not the season yet for that. Same with pumpkins and angels. Thought of doing angels. Thought of doing dresses, because you can do dresses like paper doll style with them as well. But then I was like, you know what, let me do something decor-ish. And so here we are. Gonna make a bunny. Ah, thank you. Trying to do something nice and bright and springy. But at the same time, like, not so bright and in your face, which is why I picked this pink, because I think it helps to kind of tone down the brighter colors from the paper. I am not one for I'm not a bright color girl, y'all. If you guys know, I would rather do, you know, vintage grunge, gothic, steampunk. That's more my style. But every once in a while, you know, we've got to have some color in our life. So we're adding color now. Alright, I'm going to dry this just so that I don't get it all over my hands when I'm working. And that's also a reason why I didn't pick a white doily, but rather grab a more tannish brown doily. I think that'll also help our bunny stand out. So this is the doily that we will be using. And if you notice, there's kind of from where they started doing the crocheting, there's a little bit of a larger gap here than on the rest. So I'm going to purposely use that as the bottom part. I think it's going to look better that way. So let me show you guys what the idea is. So I have these little wood pieces from a kit. And so we have the little feet. We have the ears. And you could totally do these out of cardboard. I just so happen to have this kit sitting around that I've been meaning to color anyway. And the little eyelashes. So I think that's going to look really, really cute. What y'all think? I think it's going to be cute. Alright, so we're going to start painting our pieces. And I've picked a lighter tan color. I love this color. It's called Warm Buff. And it is lighter than the actual doily, again, trying to give different levels of color so it's not all monotone to our little bunny here. And like I said, you don't have to have like these little cutouts. You can totally make these from cardboard and paint it the same, glue it down, and it'll look just as cute. I just happen to have a lot of things around me that I am trying to get into using more of what I currently have in my stash. So that is what we're doing. So I'm going to put this over here so I don't get any on my paper. Thank you, Miss Minnie. I appreciate that. I think it is going to be really cute once we're done. I agree. And so I've picked out a lighter pink to go in the ears and the nose. And we'll do those as well. And that way we will have a cute little bunny. So if you have a frame, if you have some kind of background that you like, oh, thank you, dear. You know, just put some pretty paper on it And it could be scrapbook paper like what I had, but it could easily be the back of, you know, a really pretty paper bag. So like right now, those gift bags that they have for Easter time, like at the Dollar Tree and stuff, they're really cute. Those make amazing backgrounds, you know. So consider, you know, picking one of those up and having that as a background. um, you know, we love our supplies and we love our things, so I'm sure we all have some Amazon boxes somewhere that we could totally cut up, or an old cereal box, right? Patty Shire. Hello there, Simply as Paper. How are you? And yeah, I just thought it was super cute. You know, and there's lots of things that we can take and recycle and use without having to go buy stuff. You could also, if you wanted to, just do it as the back of the bunny and just have the doily with the ears, and then you can put a nice big old pom-pom on the back like its tail. That would be another fun way to do it. I might need to see if I have another doily similar to this one and do that, so then you can have the front facing one and the back facing one. I think that would be cute. Now here comes the, what color should the mouth, whiskers, I know the nose is gonna be pink, and I'm guessing the eyelashes should be black, and I'm guessing the mouth part should be black, but what color should the whiskers be? Any idea what we should paint the whiskers? I don't think they're the same color of their tone, of their skin tone, right? I don't know. I don't remember what my pet bunny looked like when I was growing up. So I don't remember that closely if what color the whiskers were. Anybody have an idea what color the whiskers should be? I don't think black. I think black would be too much black. But then again, they might be black. I don't know. If y'all know, please let me know in the comments. Because if not, I guess I'll do them black. But I'm not sure. How about we call her Patty O'Hare? A brownish. Thank you, Ramona. Okay. All right. We can do that. So I'm gonna get a darker tone than what I'm currently using, and we'll do the whiskers in that color. That'll work. You can't be playing peekaboo, Wiki. If it's getting lighter, I'm sorry. That's my cat that's sleeping in the window is moving the curtain because he wants to see me. Because I have the curtain pulled over his seat, and he's like, no, I can't see you. And then I think we should do his little toe beans in pink. What do y'all think? Or should those also be in a brown? In the browner color? Because that'll be fine too. It's just a matter of knowing what I'm painting them. Like, I had an idea, but then as I'm painting it, I'm kind of thinking. Hello there, Kathy. How are you, dear? So, Quality Crafts by Kathy is moving up to 6 p.m. Because Miss Rhea is not feeling well. So make sure you guys stick around. And also keep our crafty sister in your prayers, please. You like the pink idea? Okay, so then we'll go with the pink idea. That sounds good. Alright. I am doing well, dear. Thank you. Thank you for asking. So the pink, I'm using pink parfait. Let's do the little nose part. We'll do the little nosy. Nose, nose, nose. Now the one thing about lighter colors on usually these wood cutouts is that the wood cutouts tend to absorb it, so you tend to have to do multiple layers. So just FYI. Oh, thank you, Miss Julie. I appreciate that. So Miss Julie is still, she has to go live on her regular personal page. She's still waiting for her business page to come back up, the new one that she had to set after the other one got hacked. So please make sure that you go and see her on her personal page. Because you definitely don't want to miss her. She does some really cute little wood kits. Oh, you're paying bills. And that is so funny. Yeah, I know, right, Minnie? Yeah, sure. You want to pay mine too while you're at it? I will gladly send you that information. Oh my gosh. That is funny. You know, I think that is one of the adulting things that I detest the most. You know? It is hilarious. Yeah, that's a good, yeah, 'cause you should have been able by now, right? 'Cause I think it was last month that you would have had your, I don't know. It might be, hopefully it's something that's an easy fix. 'Cause that's just stressful. I remember when I lost my page a long time ago, but that was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. And, you know, having to start up and everything, oh my gosh. So. I don't think anybody does, Miss Kathy. I don't think anybody likes paying bills. You know, that takes me to a funny story. So my daughter we were all together, me and my 3 kids. So my daughter's the youngest and the boys are the oldest, right? And I don't know how the conversation came up. Let me make sure these are dry. About, she said that, you know, she couldn't wait to be an adult. And my oldest who's been on his own now for several years, was like, Caroline, no, you don't want to. He was like, you better enjoy it. He's like, I wanted to be on my own and independent so bad, and it's so not worth it. So. He's like, adulting isn't all what it's cracked up to be. Which is true. Because even those of us who have been doing it for decades, man, I wanted to be 18 so bad. I remember I wanted to be 18 so bad. And now I wish I could have those days back when, right? I wish. But no, we gotta do the responsible thing now. And stay adults. We can't go back. Okay, so I'm trying to shadow the nose here a little bit. Hopefully it, yeah, it's not that bad. Okay. Alright, so that's done as far as that part goes. And then we have these ones. Let's get these ones with some pink in them. You know, I'm sure I'm not the only one who wanted to, you know, well, see, in Costa Rica, 18, you're an adult, so I wanted to be 18 so bad. So bad, so that I could be an adult. Really glad though that things have come out the way they have for my life, as crazy as things are. You know, we always have to look back and learn the life lessons. At least that's what I think. So I'm excited to see all the pictures that y'all are gonna post from your meetup. That's gonna be a lot of fun. At least it sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it would be. And then I love the idea of the cooking challenge. Cooking challenge, cooking competition. Okay. So has everybody had lunch yet, or are we getting ready for lunch? I have no clue what I'm gonna eat. Probably some leftovers. I think I still have some tuna pasta salad left, so I might go and do that. And that'll be what I munch on while I watch Miss Julie. Again, we are in the Sacred Treasure House event group. It is a free group to watch events in, so make sure that you are following the group. The link is in the description of my video. That way you can have that way you can follow up and watch what everybody else is doing with their doilies today, since this is the theme of the event. And like I said, we've already had another animal. We've had a beautiful lamp as well. I didn't get to see Miss Christina because I was trying to get myself ready, and then I got a phone call, so trying to do that before I got on. So I know I have to go back and see what she did. But I'm sure it was super cute because she always does cute stuff. Stouffer's mac and cheese with broccoli. That actually sounds good. We like us a good mac and cheese with broccoli. As soon as you figure out what you want, hey, I hear you. That's why I said I'll probably end up eating leftovers, because I made curry last night, curry chicken, but I definitely don't want that right now. So I'll probably eat some of that tuna pasta salad that's also in the fridge from the other day. Not the most perfect little toe beans, but hey, it works. So breakfast pizza. Oh, that actually sounds good. So breakfast pizza, that has like eggs and sausage on it, right? Because that's what I would think of as far as a breakfast pizza goes. So let's put some color on that side. Then we'll come in and try to blend it. Look, I am definitely no paint artist. That is for sure. There's a lot more talented painters than me, but at least I can give myself a little bit of credit for doing something, I guess. So all I'm doing is putting a little bit of the darker pink and then coming in with a heavy hand on the soft pink. Oops, I got paint boogies. That is not good. Ooh, gravy. Yum. That does sound good. Yeah, that actually does sound really yummy. I think I've seen those like at the grocery store, where you can buy those. I also know that they would make them in the cafeteria when the kids were in school. Okay, so we have all of that done. Now we just need the black and the darker brown. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oop. Alright. So we're gonna do the whiskers in the darker brown. Should we do her eyes in the darker brown as well, or in the black? You love it. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm glad you guys like it. And then all we gotta do after we're done painting is just glue everything in place. So remember that up after me is Miss Julie. We will go see her in less than 20 minutes. Ooh, yeah, Miss Lydia, do you have your grands today? Oh, that's adorable. I think I still like the idea of doing those in black. So I do need black. This is all wood cutouts. But you could very easily cut these out of cardboard if you needed to. I just happen to have a little kit here, so I went ahead and grabbed these pieces from it. I don't know, is the black a little too harsh? What do y'all think? Think the black is maybe too harsh? Or is it just right? Just enough sass right there. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. I'm so glad that you guys like my little idea here, what to do with a doily. I think I'm gonna paint these in this more of a gray tone than anything. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. I think the black was too harsh compared to the other colors. Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely places for the black, but I think with this one, the gray is better. And putting her to work painting my background color on 15 canvases. Aww. Well, I mean, if she enjoys it, sure. Have her paint. She's helping her her grandma. Why not? There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. There we go. Can you stop? Oh my gosh. I swear. Alright, let's get our doily down. And I am going to use some Fabri-Tac for this. Fabri-Tac, Fabrifix, 3-in-1, whatever it is that you have to use, use it. Okay? Gonna go that way. Oh, we'll go this way. And it normally doesn't take a whole lot of this stuff, but I do want to make sure that this is gonna stay down really well. So I am putting it in the thicker areas. That's the other thing, because if you know, this stuff decides to go everywhere, and it loves to seep everywhere. Oh, she's on vacation. Y'all doing like the spring break thing? Is that what it is? Our spring break is not till April, around Easter. Now we had winter break. We did have that. We definitely had that. We had winter break. Alright. I'm going to take my Distress Oxide in Vintage, and I'm going to come on the edges of my pieces, just to kind of like frame it out. So you see the difference between that one versus that one. So I like to get all the little extra things off. Then we're going to do the feet the same way. There's one. Here's number 2. Aw, thank you, Miss Debbie. I appreciate it. I loved your sheep. That was a super cute idea. Yeah, I was originally going to cut all of these pieces out of a piece of box, so out of some cardboard, and then I remembered I had these cutouts waiting to be used. I was like, well, here's the perfect time to use them. Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so very much. I'm so glad that you guys like the idea. Okay, then we're gonna come and put you right there. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh, it's the one thing I do not like about this glue is all of these strings. Goodness gracious. All because you have to just always be coming out. Ugh. That's the one thing I do not like about this glue. Is that if you leave it, it wants to just, you know, continue to pour out. Definitely not what I want. Now, of course, this will have to sit because it is, after all, we're trying to glue this onto the doily part. So this will have to sit on here until it fully cures properly. And then yeah, I'm gonna put them on the sides. And I mean, depending on the size of your doily, you could make this as big or as small as you wanted, right? And then you could do a whole family, like if you have different size doilies. Oh, should have used wood glue right there, but oh well. I already had this out. It'll be alright. It just takes longer to dry. And we're gonna get some on the little eyelashes here. Get her all sassy. And she will be done. I think she looks so stinking cute. What do y'all think? Hopefully this will inspire you to go create with doilies along with what others are doing today. You know, you can find a lot of variation and variety of doilies when you are thrifting, because they're no longer the in thing. But I think that they should make a comeback because they're so stinking adorable. So yeah, I think let's add a little touch here since I have a little extra time. This is just a gold paint pen, and we're just gonna touch up the edge, right on the edge, just to give it a little extra something again. I think that this is looking so cute. Yeah, she did some really cute little sheep, so you definitely have to go and check her out. I thought they were adorable. Oh, you did? Awesome. Yeah, they are wonderful for crafting with, for cutting up and making clusters, for journals, you know, but there's so many projects that we can do with them that I'm glad that this event was put together so that people can have ideas of what to do. Yes, this would be really cute to do with kids, exactly. I said like this one, you have sheep. If you can make little piggies out of a doily. You could make, what else? What else am I thinking of? Like a little cat, a little dog. Like there, I mean, you could do all kinds of stuff. Yes, use the paper ones, of course. Use the paper ones. I like using the heart-shaped doilies to make envelopes to use in my journals. I think they're super cute and very easy to make. See, just a little bit here with the gold, and then we can also do the outside as well. But I'm gonna wait because I need to paint the side, because I didn't paint the side. I kind of slacked on that one. But yeah, this is my project. She is sassy in her own way. Cute little lady here. Yeah, see, that's already grabbed. You stay right there. So that is her, my cute little doily critter. So I don't know what else to say. But yeah, think about it. Think outside the box. These could be so many things. You know, I've done pumpkins with them. You just put a little piece of wood here and some twine, and you can make pumpkins with doilies. You can put a hat and a carrot, and you've got a snowman head. You know, or you can stack them and make a snowman. There's so many things you can do with doilies. They are adorable and great to work with. So again, I am in the Sacred Treasure House event, and today is all about creating and crafting with doilies. So please make sure that you are following the group. It is a free group. The link to the group is in my description. Up after me will be Miss Julie Cooper Morris. Please make sure that you go and follow the link, because she will be on her personal page. Okay, she isn't it? So yeah, I think she is Patty O'Hare. How about that? Patty O'Hare. I think that's a cute name. I just gotta make a little tag with her name on it, and put it somewhere on here. I think that would be really cute. I like the name. I like using the O'Hare part. And Patty is cute. Patty is definitely a cute name. So, thank you, cute. Oh, thank you. It is, isn't it? It did. It came out really adorable. I am very pleased with it. Again, thank you so much to Miss Deborah, Miss Lisa, Miss Tanya for hosting events and for having me. Again, I really appreciate it very much. I know it takes a lot of work to put on events, so thank you so much for doing that for us, for all of us presenters, for having me. I know I come on about once a month if possible, if I can get into events, because they do go fast, y'all. But again, like I said, that just tells you that it is a really well loved group. So I mean, what can I tell you? Absolutely adore them. So we're gonna go and see Miss Julie. She should be almost ready for us. And again, thank you everybody for being here. Hopefully you will give it a gander, whether it is an actual doily or you are using a paper doily. play with your doilies. They are so much fun. You know, with kids, with seniors, you know, if you have, you know, maybe a family activity, family gathering, give everybody some doilies. And I know you can pick up like animal faces or like little faces out of foam, and, you know, see what everybody comes up with. I think that would be super cute, right? So, thank you, and I will see everybody later. Ciao!